All right, I'm underneath my 71 Mercury Monterey station wagon 429, and I am under here because, let me turn the screen around, because it appears that the gas tank is leaking, or it's just the 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 Earl coming out of the rear end. So the car has sat for 7 years, and so I am going to be working on it to get it running again. If you can see, it's pretty rust free. Um, there's a couple spots, and there's a ton of surface rust where the oil that comes from the rear main of the 429 four barrel is leaking out and undercoating the entire, the front half of the station wagon. So I'm going to be working on this, but today I just got it up on jack stands, and I am going to take a look at. It doesn't seem to take much to get the gas tank out of here. The battery is super dead. I am going to charge the battery up, and then I'm going to hook up an electric fuel pump to it, one of those clicky clack things, and I am going to try to pump out whatever's still in this tank so I can drop it. Besides the fact that it may or may not have a leak in it, it is been sitting for 8 years. So whatever's in there, I don't want it to go through the carburetor, and the carburetor's probably dried out as well. So I'm gonna just undo that, and I think I'm gonna put a Holly on. I think I got a Holly 650. I'm gonna put that on there, and yeah, I just want to get her back on the road. And it's been quite a while, as you can tell by all the cobwebs and the grass, and as you can tell, the rear diff is leaking like a veritable sieve. But yeah, I just want to get under here and take a peek. I'll get up and show you, because it is pretty darn solid. I mean, there's some surface rust, but I'm gonna fix all that. But anyways, let me get out of here. I'm gonna make weird noises since I'm a middle-aged man who is not the healthiest. And then I'll get up and I'll show you what the interior looks like right now, because that'll be some stuff as well. Ugh. Here we go. All right. So here's what the exterior looks like on the 71 Mercury Monterey. See all the nice cobwebs in there from just sitting. And I want to say thanks for everybody that's checking in on this. So I had taken the dash out because I was trying to fix the lights on the dash when I stopped driving it. And as you can tell, I did not get it put back together. But the whole back is just filled up with all kinds of good stuff for the... So there's the dash. The seat is tore right here, but the rest of them are pretty good. Let me get through here. There's my Holly I'm going to put on it. There's the dash. There's the door card. They have car cover, as you can see. I'm not using it. I don't have the keys, so I can't really... Well, maybe the back is... Yeah, I think the back is unlocked. But 8 years ago, the magic door was working still. I don't know if it still is or isn't, but... Yeah. And this is Workman's model, because it doesn't have the rear seat. It has a locked storage here at the bottom. I got the trim, and that's new. Yeah, that's just from South Louisiana Heat. That's terrible. So I don't know what I can do about that, but as you can tell, it just is dry, rotted, and crumpled. It wasn't like that when I parked it, but again, it's been a while. And as you can see, the headliner is great on this particular car. So The seals are terrible, so I need to figure out where to get these rear quarter seals, because after I'm trying to do the math in my head, 54 years, they sort of shrink up and dry rot and leak. But yeah, as you can see, there's not that much going on as far as rust. The rear electric window works. I changed that out when I was driving it. There's like the only rust hole I know of, and it was sitting covered for the last 8 years. So I don't know what happened to it, but yeah, you see how the seals shrink down and have a giant gap. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. It's got the adjustable crossbars, and I'll get down here and you can see there's just about no rust. And I think since I parked it, it's got a little hole in this, which is, if you know anything, those are the first things that rust out. So I think it's a combination of this getting rained in, and then it settles in the wheel well. So there you go. If I can get the hood open, I'll show you that too, because it's got the old nice 429 4-barrel. Yeah, there's the air cleaner for it. And like I said, I was trying to fix all that. When I was driving it, I converted it to R14. Is it R14? 134? Can't remember. It's been so long. And this is something from my my son-in-law, I'm sure. So let me see if I can get a hold of this. It's hotter than anything. I'm going to put you down so I can lift the hood. Don't go anywhere. Damn, it's hot. Shit, that's hot. Yeah, so South Louisiana, when it's 95 degrees out and you got a black hood, it becomes very hot. So yeah, here's my clicker clacker that I'm going to hook up to drain out the fuel tank. There's I think it's a motorcraft car. I'm not a quadrajet, but same basic thing. It's got a C6. Like I said, I converted it over to having a new R134, and I put a brand new condenser and evaporator on it when I did it. So anyways, so here, that's what I got cooking in here. So as you can see, it wasn't a kit. I just went and I bought pieces, parts, like a evaporator dryer. I bought the compressor, because it had one of those giant York compressors on there. And maybe, like I said, I'm charging the battery, so if I can get it charged up and I can change all this out tomorrow, I'll probably try and fire it up, and I'll do a lot on fire and speed up. But anyways, I'm just ecstatic about getting it back out of storage. And it was in dry storage, but it's Louisiana, so even in dry storage, it gets a little humid. So anyways, that's what I got cooking right here. Looking to see, hey, Victor Valentin Gonzalez, hi to you too. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, R12 went to R134A. Exactly. So, and it had that giant York compressor that, it took like 500 horsepower just to turn the compressor. Yeah, dry rot in South Louisiana is a real danger, but I'm going to go through and check all the hoses again, and before I do anything crazy. And eventually I have a 460 block in the garage that I want to. Hey, I'm back. Thank God. Yeah, the iPhone overheated and it just dumped everybody. But I appreciate everybody that was watching. So yeah, there is the good old 460 that I've had forever that I need to put back together. There's my Super Duty that I have put. There's a couple videos that I did, but I used some SPE, Snyder Performance Engineering, or Snyder Performance Engineering Motorsport or something like that. But I have their oil filter using a Caterpillar filter, and I have did I say fuel? The oil filter also. So I'm just about ready to do another oil change, probably 4 more weeks, and I have 7,000 miles on it. I did a Blackstone on the last one, and they suggested that I go 7,000 miles and test it because 5,000 miles was perfect. So I said, okay, since I'm doing empirical testing and it says it's okay, I'll go a couple thousand more miles and see how it looks with these giant Caterpillar filters. I'd get down underneath there and show you, but when I was out in the sun, it got too hot. But I'll get down there. Yeah, see them. I can't see anything with the sun, but yeah, it's got the fuel filters there, and then it's got the Caterpillar oil filter, and it's an adapter for both of them. And so there you go. This is my Mustang 66 coupe, as you can tell. Working on replacing. Oh, what kind of oil am I doing? I use Rotella. As you can see, I got a bunch of leftover I got to take and dump. So, oh, I'm gonna have to go because my wife's home now. But that's my wife's Explorer ST, which she just got. Which is, it's insane how much horsepower you can get in a V6 these days. So, anyways, but thanks everybody for checking in, and I'm going to try and do this a little bit more often. Thank you, and have a great day.